They said they'd drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp. And that's what we're doing. Now, when I said it, it sounded very easy and it was going to happen real fast. I didn't know the swamp was this dirty and this deep. I didn't know about the swamp creatures being as bad as they are. They're bad.
But this feels like the swamp just fought back. Pam Bondi, Trump's loyal attack dog, just told the world there is no Epstein client list.
Sure. First, to back up on that, in February, I did an interview on Fox, and it's been getting a lot of attention because I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning the file along with the JFK, MLK files as well. That's what I meant by that. Also, to the tens of thousands of video, they turned out to be child porn downloaded by that disgusting Jeffrey Epstein. Child porn is what they were. Never going to be released, never going to see the light of day.
Case closed. Everyone can go home. And just like that, the MAGA machine started eating itself.
All is not necessarily well in the MAGA family these days, as some are very unhappy with the president and his administration over issues important to them. Foreign wars, possible amnesty for some immigrants, and most notably, Jeffrey Epstein. And it is not just the MAGA base that is riled up. As we mentioned, Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino is reportedly considering leaving his job, right? The job he has is most likely his absolute dream job of dream jobs, and he's thinking about leaving after a heated confrontation with Attorney General Pam Bondi over the decision not to release any additional Epstein files.
Dan Bongino, furious. Kash Patel, ducking questions. MAGA's base, feeling betrayed. They were promised truth, promised justice, promised names. Now, just silence, a sealed file, and a whole lot of finger-pointing. Trump defended Bondi.
President Trump now backing his attorney general after Pam Bondi announced she was shutting the case related to the disgraced financer, crushing the public's hopes of seeing the files that the administration once promised it would release. Instead, Trump hailing Bondi on Truth Social for doing a, quote, fantastic job. For more, let's bring in ABC News senior White House correspondent Selena Wang. Selena, what's the latest on the president backing his top DOJ official?
Yeah, well, we're hearing the president publicly back Attorney General Pam Bondi for the first time since this firestorm really started. The president posting on social media overnight that Bondi is doing a fantastic job, adding that he doesn't like what's happening, referring to the rift among his supporters, adding that we have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it, all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. So the president basically telling his base to stop fighting, to stop focusing on Jeffrey Epstein, the financier and convicted sex trafficker.
Patel played damage control.
Kash Patel is officially reacting to those resignation rumors. So if you've been with us here on Live Now from Fox, we've been discussing it with a few of our other hosts, but we do know that FBI Deputy Director this week, Dan Bongino, he was outraged after a closed-door White House meeting about the Department of Justice's review of Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking files. This went on to spiral into a situation where there were rumors of resignation from the FBI Director, Kash Patel. I want to put this up on your screen. This is what he put out on his X account, saying the conspiracy theories just aren't true, never have been. It's an honor to serve the President of the United States, at Trump, and he says, I'll continue to do so for as long as he calls on me.
The movement that ran on exposure just got exposed to its own secrets. If even Trump's inner circle is breaking rank, what happens next? Because one thing's clear, the swamp didn't get drained. It just changed outfits.